In this video, we're going to take a look at the third tab on the Catalyst web application, the Behavior Reduction tab. Here, your child's challenging behavior data and information is housed and stored for us to take a look at. So let's go ahead and click the Behavior Reduction button. This will bring us to a new page, a lot less cluttered than the overview page. And similar to the skills acquisition page, is headlined in 5 different domain boxes. We have behaviors, antecedents, consequences, locations, and ABC graphing. As you can see, the Behaviors tab is currently highlighted, displaying its menu and its contents for us to see. As you can see, this particular client has a behavior of hitting that we are currently monitoring. We have its definition listed for us to see so that we can understand what one instance of the behavior looks like when we are tracking the data. We have the date in which we initially started taking the data, as well as the type of data that we are taking on this behavior, which is frequency. We want to know exactly how many times this behavior is occurring in a day or in a session. We've categorized this behavior as aggression, and we have a running tally of how many times it has occurred in the day or in the session. When we click the graph button, a visual representation of the data will pop up in the form of a graph. There it is. And it'll allow us to take a look at trends in the data to suggest further implications of what our interventions are doing. As you can see, we have an overall downward trend in this particular data, suggesting that our interventions currently are reducing the behavior over time. With respect to the antecedents and consequences domain boxes, we can take a look at specific information that may be directly related to the behavior at hand. With respect to antecedents, we take a look at instances that occur immediately before the behavior that might be affecting it. And with respect to consequences, we look at instances that happen immediately after a behavior, which may have direct impacts on it. With the Locations tab, we can take a look at what particular areas in the environment or locations in the environment certain behaviors are occurring. And lastly, with the ABC Graphing tab, we can take a look at all of the behaviors at a glance and graph them onto a graph to compare and contrast trends in this particular behavior data.